A day of political wrangling over the US debt crisis has failed to resolve the issue. A vote was due to take place on Thursday night in the House of Representatives, but this has now been put off. Well, let's find out why from our Washington correspondent Steve Kingstone. Steve, a massive setback.
Well, it's certainly a massive setback for John Boehner, who's the most powerful Republican on Capitol Hill. He's the Speaker of the House of Representatives, where the Republicans are in a majority. And he had hoped that by now, Republicans in the House would have passed his proposal to slash the deficit and raise temporarily the debt ceiling so that America doesn't potentially go into default next week. The problem is that after a day and part of a night of wrangling up on Capitol Hill in the whip's offices, John Boehner simply did not have the votes from his own side to get his own proposal approved. So the Republican leadership is now saying that there will be no vote overnight Thursday into Friday, and that instead they will come back and look at this again on Friday and still perhaps hope that they can squeeze this measure through the House.
So are we expecting then on Friday to have the same situation with John Boehner still struggling to get those votes he needs?
It's possible. He's under huge pressure now to win over some of the conservative Tea Party strain of Republicans, a new intake who came to Washington eager to slash the deficit by more than what their leader in Congress is proposing. I think that the wider concern in Washington now will be what do the financial markets in New York, on Wall Street and far beyond around the world make of this, because frankly it does look as if Washington politics is in disarray over this issue as the clock ticks down. Remember, the White House is saying that America will reach its borrowing limit on Tuesday. It will effectively run out of money to cover all of its obligations. So time is very short at this point.
All right, Steve Kingstone, we will watch and we will wait. Thanks very much. Well, let's cross over now to Rico, because the Murdoch empire has been rocked by fresh allegations of phone hacking here in the UK.